What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Les Alex here for Impact. We are live on a Tuesday night, and oh, baby, we finally are here with round 4. That's right, we have the finals. The last two undefeateds of the night. We've got Lawrence on Feraligatr against Seth on Hydreigon. EX, this is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be, well, it's going to be an interesting game, that's for sure. I don't know about a barn burner, but yeah, both players 3-0 before we get things popping off here too much as Seth is ripping through his deck already. Let me let you know about ImpactGamingCenter.gg. Make sure to hit that up. Find a ton of Pokemon cards over there. And of course, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow us on all of our social media platforms, such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Share this video with your friends to let them know we exist. Anyways, let's get into this one. All right, we've got Seth. Gonna go ahead and buddy out a Pidgey and some high, was it Dino? 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 Dino. Dino. I'm calling it Dino. I'm going to put a darkness energy on the active one, and Seth's going to pass. All right, Tatsuguri. Going to use that ability. My, what's up, Corey? I didn't even see that comment. How you been? There's an artisan. Lawrence going to use it. Lawrence going through his deck here, trying to see what's prized, what he has access to. Looks like he's good. I assume he's going to take a Totodile. But we'll see. Looks like he's still price checking. Lawrence still trying to figure out what he wants to put out here. And he does come to the conclusion of Totodile. And there's an Iono. Well, if Seth had a plan going into his second turn, he's got to find a new one because he's got 6 fresh cards. Lawrence just going to pass, though. And Seth's going to take his turn and draw a rare candy. Does he have a way to get an attack off this turn? We shall see. He's got a nest ball. Is that a Terra Orb? Oh, is that a... He's going to evolve from Dino into Zuelos. Ultra Ball. Vacuum, and this is what we're pitching. TM Evo. And I can imagine we're going to go get a Hydreigon. Hydreigon. Considering what else he could get here. It's going to be a Pidgeot. Okay, so he can rare candy. That makes sense. Rare candy the Pidgey into Pidgeot. Then he can go get Nest Ball here. Nest Ball for a Radiant Greninja. And an Iono. Pretty good. Seth saying, you Iono me, I'm going to Iono you. Although, this might be pretty good for Lawrence because he didn't do anything after the Iono. So I'm sure Lawrence probably isn't too upset with this Iono from Seth. Does Seth have anything? So Ultra Ball going to pitch Buddy Buddy and a Pidgeotto. What are we searching for? Rotom, maybe? Got to be weary of another Iono from Lawrence, but looking like a Hydreigon. 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 Now we're going to quick search. Maybe a rare candy. Yep. A very methodical game thus far between these two. It is only the second turn, but after our last couple rounds, been all breakneck speeds basically all night. Counter gain on the Zuelios. And Seth just draws 3 cards with Rotom V, which ends his turn thanks to the instant charge. Back over to Lawrence. Let's see what he can muster up this turn. Excuse me. So we got some Monkey Dories here for Lawrence. And here's an Arvin. Got a Mimikyu and a Feebas, I believe, down on the bench as well. So full bench here for Lawrence. Full bench for both players, in fact. We're going to Arvin here. What in the world are we Arvining for? Pokegear and Rescue Board. Rescue board gonna swap into a Mimikyu. Gonna put a TM, what is that, a TM Evo and a Dark Energy. Gonna evolve the Feraligatr, or I'm sorry, the Phoebus and the Totodile. Phoebus is gonna evolve into Milotic and Totodile into Croconaw. All right, here's Seth's turn now. Gonna attach a Darkness Energy. So that means Hydreigon is gonna be able to attack here this turn. Professor's research. Seth needs to get this Mimikyu out of active though, so boss's orders or prime catcher or something of that nature. Pokemon catcher, counter catcher. Well, counter catcher wouldn't work this turn, I suppose, but Seth going to activate Radiant. Seth accidentally drew an extra card with Radiant. Lawrence noticing it immediately. All right, Seth gonna pass. Pokegear 3.0 here for Lawrence. Lawrence has made this game very difficult here for Seth this game. This game. Crispin, among others. It's going to be Iono. Darkness Energy on the Monkey Dory and Iono. And that's the risk you run when you play Rotom V in an Iono format. Night Stretcher. Gonna get Feraligatr and gonna evolve into Feraligatr. Alrighty, so Feraligatr is gonna use his ability, Torrential Heart. And then Adrena Brain going to move 3 of those counters over. And back to Seth. So Leo's going to evolve here. Well, I suppose the Dino is going to evolve. Seth's going to quick search here with the Pidgeot. Probably some kind of way to, I would imagine, to try and get an attack off here. Is that a prime catcher? Ooh, boss's orders. Okay. Feraligatr's going to come up. And Seth's going to knock out the Feraligatr. 1, 2, 3 cards milled by Lawrence, thanks to the crashing headbutt. And finally, we have our first prize taken. And back over to Lawrence. All right, here's an Arvin. Zelos going to get prime catchered up. And Lawrence looking like he's just going to pass here. Doesn't Seth have a prime catcher? I don't know. That's double. I forget the name of that card. It's the Aspect, Energy Aspect. Neo Upper, that's it. All right, quick search. What are we going to quick search here? Boss's Orders is atop of the deck here for Seth. And he will select Boss's Orders here. Gonna evolve into Hydreigon here. Remember, he does have the Neo Upper, so he can attack this turn if he uses, gets this Mimikyu out of active. There's the Neo Upper. And just a headbutt. So the mill still happens. Regardless of whether the Mimikyu takes damage, the mill still happens from the crashing headbutt. All right, here's an Artisan. First time we've seen that used in quite some time. Looks like Mimikyu is going to be retreating, possibly? Maybe not. Tatsuguri going to be put inactive and going to use that ability. All right, back to Seth. I think he drew a Night Stretcher. Quick search here for Seth. Thanks to the Pidgeot. Boss's order is a Mimikyu. And just going to headbutt here. Trying to play the mill you out game plan, it would appear here for Seth. Definitely looking like Lawrence is in a pretty tight spot here if he can't start actually attacking Seth. Could Crispin, but don't know exactly how many energy are left in Lawrence's deck, and do you really want to be taking cards out of your deck at this point? Looks like he doesn't have many cards left in his deck. He is going to Arvin here, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards left in Lawrence's deck. So not a ton, but at this point, we're probably not too worried about it. Lawrence considering a counter catcher. Yeah, it'll be a counter catcher. And that counter catcher. I hear Jeff out there, Jeff Gump, one of our regulars, says, let's go, one of you, somebody win. It has been a long game here in the feature match area, that's for sure. Alrighty, back to Seth now. Going to retreat into Hydreigon. And the headbutt of doom here. Gonna mill Lawrence 3 more cards. Crispin. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth. Do we have any energy? Gonna attach one here. Not many cards left. About 7 or 6 cards left, I think, in Lawrence's deck. Going to retreat into my Lotic, and this is a stall tactic. Because again, same situation. Lawrence can attack now, yes, but Seth is at the point where he can do this crashing headbutt with all these Hydreigons in play. And more importantly than the damage being done, it will be milling Lawrence 3 cards every time. Although I guess if it's asleep, that could... So let's see, does it wake up? So Seth's going to draw. For a seal stone there. Okay, so I guess the Seth... or the Seth. I guess the Hydreigon did wake up. Ooh, Lawrence only has 3 cards, it looks like, left in his deck. So Seth might be close to winning this one via milling. Yeah, I don't see how Lawrence could win at this point either. Is going to take a knockout, is going to take 2 prizes. But Seth just pushes the Hydreigon to active and then headbutts. And I believe that Lawrence will draw dead here on his next turn. 3 cards. Seth making sure there's a headbutt. You mill those 3s. You draw. You can't draw a card. That's going to do it. Seth is your 4-0, the champion of tonight's tournament here at Impact. Wow, what a long match. What a good match, though. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. If you're watching on twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center, y'all the real MVPs. GG's indeed. Thanks, Corey, for watching and participating in chat. If you are watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit up that notification bell icon. And, of course, hit up ImpactGamingCenter.gg for all of your Pokemon needs. And go follow us on all of our social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all the places. Thank you all so much. I've been Les Alex. Whether I see you in the next video or in the next round live next week on Tuesday, I appreciate you all. We appreciate you all. Have a great night. Have a good one. And be kind to one another. Adios.